Hello everyone! Thanks for clicking on today's video. My name is Sissy, and in today's video, I am attempting to make a not really authentic version of Brazilian cheese bread. One of my favorite things at the churrascaria restaurants, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, I apologize if I'm not, is that delicious cheesy bread they serve with the meal, and I thought it might be fun to try to recreate them. It was so hard to find tapioca flour for some reason, but I found a lot of cassava flour, which I later discovered might be the same. Is it the same? I don't know. I thought it was, but then this recipe says they are different, so I really don't know. If anyone could let me know in the comments, that would be awesome. Anyway, I eventually found tapioca flour and was able to make this dish, which is cool because it's also gluten free. This recipe comes from the website Simply Recipes, and I will link the recipe down below. Today's ingredients include olive oil, tapioca flour, salt, heavy whipping cream. The recipe calls for milk, which I didn't have, so I cut it with water, cheese, in this case feta, and egg. I was pleasantly surprised by how simple the directions are for this recipe. Again, I'm not sure how authentic this recipe is, but for a simple dupe, it's not bad. After greasing the mini muffin tins and preheating the oven to 400 degrees, add to a blender 1 egg at room temperature, a third cup of olive oil, 2/3 cups of milk, or in this case, a third cup of heavy whipping cream and a third cup of water, 1.5 cups of tapioca flour. Try not to dump it everywhere like I did. And hey, can I just say, what a unique texture! It doesn't feel like regular flour at all. It's almost sticky and it's like so fine, but it's really cool. Oh, and then also you put in a half a cup of cheese. I used feta in this case. I'm actually a little disappointed that the feta flavor didn't shine through more. I think a stronger cheese will be better for this in the future. And then the last thing is a teaspoon of salt that I did forget to add until later. Blend all this together until it's kind of smooth and wipe down the sides with a spatula. And the trickiest part of the whole process is pouring the batter into the muffin tins, which, well, I'll let you watch my incredible pouring skills. Finally, bake for about 20 minutes. I think I underbaked them as they were pretty chewy and the sides didn't get very cooked. They certainly didn't come out like the pictures shown, but you know what? They were still tasty. You're going to notice that they were really squished in too. So they kind of muffin tops, maybe? I ended up drizzling them lightly with honey for a little extra flavor, and they were pretty tasty. The tapioca flour makes the bread very chewy, almost like a mochi, and I like that. It's also gluten free, which, as a gluten sensitive person, although I often ignore the fact that I shouldn't consume gluten, as you can see from my recipes, it didn't bother my stomach, which was a huge plus. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you again soon.